Did you know the jet has 24-karat gold seatbelts?
With a price tag of $100 million.
It has Rolls-Royce engines that can reach speeds of up to 500 miles per hour.
Or 800 kilometers per hour. And it can stay in the air for 16 hours.
This Boeing 757, previously owned by Microsoft's Paul Allen,
was bought and refurbished by the Trump brand to fly only 43 people in total.
Did you know that everyone started calling this Boeing 757 Trump Force One?
It's true. This $100 million Trump 757 aircraft.
Since the 2016 election, it's true, this $100 million.
The ceilings are made from ultra suede.
The seats, high-grade leather, and the headrests have the Trump family crest embroidered on them.
In total, there are 18 executive class seats, 2 bedrooms, and 2 sofas in the media room.
The interior of the plane is covered in either leather, suede, gold, or rare mahogany wood, like all the cabinets.
There's even a private dining room where Trump has meals, depending on the length of the flight.
The screening room is as big as a large home theater, with a 57-inch flat-screen TV.
And an entertainment system complete with small monitors on each seat for an individualized experience.
The plane has 2 bedrooms, one of which is the guest room.
The main bedroom is where you'll find the full-size bed with silk sheets. There's a shower, a small golden sink, and a golden faucet. The toilet bowl is transformed into an extra-wide and comfortable seat.
Just like every other seat on the plane.
If you were to melt all the gold inside the Trump plane, there's enough to coat the outside of a Greyhound bus.
All of the food for flights is prepared at Trump Tower.
The usuals include shrimp cocktails, lobster salad, roast turkey, roast filet of beef, a green salad, and some freshly baked cookies.
The food is stored in plastic see-through containers.
The reason for this is simple. Airport security will have an easy time inspecting the food.
Another name for Donald Trump's private jet.
It is Trump Force One. After the pilots confirmed that the destination airport has the necessary equipment to service this Boeing 757, they take off.
For all of you interested in the price range, we should tell you that 1 hour of flight costs Donald Trump an astonishing $10,800. The plane's history started with Denmark's Sterling Airlines, first commissioned in 1991, the same year it was built.
Then, 2 years later in 1995, Paul Allen, the founder of Microsoft and Bill Gates' good friend.
Smash that like button, just like you should if you haven't done so already. No, in all seriousness, he bought the plane from Taesa
and used it until 2011. At this point, DJT Operations 1, LLC, a company of Trump's, purchased the plane.
The plane is 3 times the size of an average jet. It measures 154 feet or 47 meters long.
Has a wingspan of 128 feet or 39 meters.
and a height of 46 feet or 14 meters at the tail.
It's powered by two state-of-the-art Rolls-Royce RB211 turbofan engines, which are the quietest in the industry. This allows the former president to land the plane at any airport he pleases, even those with noise restrictions. It can reach an altitude of 41,000 feet or 12,500 meters in less than 20 minutes thanks to the powerful engines.
One of the things Trump pays special attention to is the parts of the plane during servicing.
He doesn't want switches and mix-ups. Replacements are strictly forbidden. The man behind the plane is John Duncan, who was the son of a military pilot since the age of 15.
Duncan has been flying airplanes since he was 15, and then as a licensed pilot, he wanted to fly private planes.
This is how the average flight procedure unfolds.
According to the pilot, because former President Trump has a busy and unpredictable schedule.
They often have to make short notice changes to the flight.
After that comes the flight checklist, where the pilot and co-pilot make sure everything inside the cockpit is in perfect working order. He doesn't want switches and mix-ups. Replacements are strictly forbidden.
The man behind the plane is John Duncan, who is the son of a military pilot.
But then he wanted to fly private planes.
He needs to plan every flight to perfection.
This is how the average flight procedure unfolds. According to the pilot, because former President Trump has a busy and unpredictable schedule,
they often have to make short notice changes to the flight, and everything must be integrated seamlessly before takeoff.
Finally, Donald Trump decides when to take the plane to be serviced.
The maintenance facility doing the servicing usually has to work 2 shifts to get the plane ready for the next trip.
After all, they only have about 3 weeks to do the routine inspection and then make the necessary upgrades.
every 18 months, the pilot has to do a major routine inspection as per requirements of the FAA.
For example, in 2013, Trump wanted to install a Wi-Fi system on board the aircraft.
So while the crew was working on the inspection, there was another crew installing the wiring for the Wi-Fi system. Trump wanted the seam in the floor in the galley to be moved to the corners to render it invisible.
That's how much attention Trump pays to minute details. Many would consider unnecessary.
While the plane is being maintained and upgraded, pilot Duncan will head out to the facility to inspect and assess the situation.
He says that he likes to be present anytime the aircraft goes through a major inspection.
And here's what the inside of the luxury plane looks like during the servicing.
All of the furniture is dismantled, moved around, and covered with plastic.
The maintenance facility doing the servicing usually has to work 2 shifts to get the plane ready for the next trip.
After all, they only have about 3 weeks to do the routine inspection and then make the necessary upgrades.
Every 18 months, the pilot has to do a major inspection as per requirements of the FAA.
For example, in 2013, Trump wanted to install a Wi-Fi system on board the aircraft.
So while the crew was working on the inspection, there was another crew installing the wiring for the Wi-Fi system.
After the presidency, this became his main transport aircraft, which he would fly to Manhattan. Inside, it measures...
That's how much attention Trump pays to minute details many would consider unnecessary.
While the plane is being maintained and upgraded, Pilot Duncan will head out to the facility to inspect and assess the situation.
He says that he likes to be present anytime the aircraft goes through a major inspection.
And here's what the inside of the luxury plane looks like during the servicing.
Still, the pilot and the maintenance team need to be on time and ready.
The walls with the gorgeous suede are torn open, exposing the wiring underneath.
After the major upgrades are complete.
Ceiling is installed, panel by panel, and the furniture is screwed into place, making sure all the seams fit perfectly together.
They have to make sure nothing is changed and not a drop of sweat falls on the furniture, since this will damage the leather.
As soon as all the plastic covers are removed, the floor is scrubbed with a special detergent.
The pilot calls himself a neat freak, so he helps with the scrubbing, a special brush and a can of air.
Since former President Trump wants the plane in mint condition, as he calls it, he will take a big soft brush and brush the grain of the suede ceilings.
The inside cleaning is accompanied by a paint job on the outside to show you just how much attention to detail there is. Take a look at this guy.
He's painting one of the screws half white and half red. Why? Because the screw is on the seam where the colors meet, and they can't risk painting the whole screw whiter or red.
After completing all of this, the plane is ready for takeoff.
Still, the pilot and the maintenance team need to be on time and ready.
Where he has business deals to close, contracts to sign, and speeches to give.
Bye for now.